It's been 1 week since Jennifer Santana has seen her dog Odie. He's not missing, rather, he's being held by the Sault Ste. Marie Humane Society, and they are refusing to release the dog back to his family. The ordeal started just over a week ago when Odie scared a bear off of his Gouliav property. Shortly after, Odie did not return home and the family tried searching for him. A motorist picked up Odie and took him to the Humane Society. Santana was relieved when she learned her dog was safe and promptly went to claim her dog, and that's when the problem really started. The Humane Society believes Odie to be a pit bull, and that breed is banned all across Ontario. They asked Santana to prove ownership and what type of dog Odie is.
And I had provided it for them as requested. They had said that it was forged documents. So what I had actually done is I had a deacon who knows the dog personally and can swear affidavits. And we provided that paperwork to them the following morning, and she refused to accept it as credible. Yeah, and I was a little bit disconcerted by this.
According to Santana, Odie is a boxer mix, but she claims the Humane Society is purposely being difficult because she took her concerns to social media, creating a major backlash against the Humane Society.
That I had attacked the Humane Society, and with defamatory comments, which is not the case. And I had explained it was the community that had done that, right? You've given yourself that name. I didn't say anything that was, really against the Humane Society. I have a dog that's from the Humane Society, right? I support you guys.
Cindy Ross, the manager of the Humane Society, was not available for comment, but did issue a statement to On TV and Sue Online. It states, "As the contracted animal care and control service provider for the City of Sault Ste. Marie, we enforce the Animal Care and Control Bylaws and the Dog Owners Liability Act, which includes regulations for pit bull type dogs. As a result of this service contract, we are designated as a pound in the province of Ontario and must follow legislated requirements and are subject to inspection. When releasing animals that come into our care, we are required to determine the rightful owner and, in keeping with provincial pit bull regulations, the breed. We cannot comment on matters that are or may come before the courts." And this seemingly is where the case is headed, as on July 10th, Santana has been subpoenaed to appear in a court of law. From there, the judge will determine if Odie is or is not a pit bull and if he's available to return home to his family. Since July of 2005, pit bulls have been banned due to a legislation put in place in Ontario and has put harsh restrictions on ones that have been previously owned.
Yeah, and this is what I provided them, right? I provide you a legal document stating that I am the owner of the dog. They had asked me to make an appointment for him at a vet that would state he was a boxer mix and that would I get a rabies vaccination, and I had offered, and we had an appointment at 11 the following morning. And again was met with resistance. I've jumped through all of the hoops that they've asked me for, and they just continue to keep my dog basically in jail. Odie is the most amazing dog. I was just saying to the girls this morning, it's really hard for us at home. I'm somebody who has PTSD, and my dog is what keeps me grounded. In the mornings he gets up, he slides down our hall, and he proudly proclaims, "Woo, woo, woo," right? Because the family's up. Our house is centered around him.
Support for Santana and Odie's return has garnered a huge response on a Facebook page called Free Odie. However, not everyone is in agreement that the dog should be returned to the Santana family. Some claim that Odie is constantly on the loose, isn't fixed, nor has had any veterinary care. Santana says this isn't true.
He's my child. He's my fur child, and anybody that's a dog owner can say the same thing. I have jumped through every hoop that they have asked me to do. What they're doing is inhumane, and at this point, I worry about the psychological trauma that's happening to my dog. He's sitting in a cage. Your dog leaves, when you leave your house in the morning, the biggest thing that is there, when's mom home, right? When's my family gonna come home? He's locked in a cage. I have not been allowed access to him. I was told I'm not allowed to see him. I can't get updates on him. And I wonder in his little brain, he's the sweetest, gentlest dog. And I'm thinking in his little baby brain, is he thinking, does my family not love me? Did they leave me here? Did I do something wrong?
For now, the fate of Odie remains in the hands of provincial court judge, and that decision could be made in the next week. For On TV, I'm Alex Parr.